Mr. Mwanza, I would like us to start off our conversation by talking about why exactly you have petitioned the Speaker of the National Assembly, Nelly Muti, as well as the Attorney General.
Yeah, so as you may be aware, the Constitution of Zambia, under Article 2 of the Constitution and Article 128, Clause 3B, it gives the power to any person who alleges that there is a contravention of the Constitution to challenge that contravention in the Constitutional Court. And that court has jurisdiction to determine that. So we have alleged that there is a contravention of the Constitution by the Speaker, that the Speaker has no power to declare a seat vacant, even to determine whether, for the entire House to determine whether a seat of a member of Parliament has fallen vacant. So that is the reason why we have gone to the Constitutional Court, because that power does not reside in the Speaker of the National Assembly as a whole. It is a breakdown of the rule of law where we begin to take that part of accepting the powers of the courts and putting them in our own hands.
Now, Mr. Mwanza, help us understand who exactly then has the power to declare a parliamentary seat, vacant, and where does the Speaker of the National Assembly's mandate end, or where does her powers end within the August House?
Yeah, so this issue has been litigated a number of times in our courts, and the courts have been very clear about this matter. Even before we amended the Constitution in 2016, you will realize that there was a matter involving Geoffrey Mwanza, whose seat was declared vacant by the Speaker in 2015. And he went to court and said the Speaker has no power to do that. And the court agreed that the Speaker had no power. Then it was Speaker Batibili. In 2016-2017, we also had Chishipa Kambwili, whose seat was declared vacant, and went to court. And still the court pronounced themselves that it is their duty to determine whether the seat of a member of Parliament has fallen vacant. Now, the role of the Speaker is clearly outlined in Article 72(8) of the Constitution, which provides that the Speaker, when the vacancy has existed, the Speaker's duty is merely to inform the Electoral Commission of Zambia. That is the limited duty the Speaker has. For the House itself, the Parliament, they have no such powers to declare any seat vacant. Whether the person has breached the code and all those ideas, there is no such power that resides in them. Where do we get the authority that it's the courts that are supposed to do that? The viewers and listeners would be interested to read the Section 96(1) of the Electoral Process Act, which provides for in very clear terms that when there is a question that arises on the status of an elected member of Parliament, it is the Attorney General or that member of Parliament who must go to the High Court to approach the court and determine whether the seat has fallen vacant. So already the law is very clear that it is the High Court that has that mandate to determine that the seat has fallen vacant. This is a law which Parliament itself made, and now which Parliament itself is trying to abrogate.
Let's talk about this even further, because you've highlighted what the Constitution says and where the Speaker's mandate ends, especially with relation to declaring a seat vacant in Parliament. But do you think that now there is a need to revise or revisit some of these laws, because it seems like there's a lot of contradiction within these very laws of ours? And I'd like to also highlight specifically on the Parliamentary and Ministerial Code of Conduct, especially on the absentia of a member of Parliament who does not attend parliamentary sessions for a number of days. Do you think that there is need to also, address this side of things, to include, something of this nature that will punish a member of Parliament for not being able to attend sessions and have this, this constituency not have representation within the August House?
That's a very candid question, very, very candid question. And the first thing that the public may wish to know is that our constitution talks about a code of conduct. When somebody breaches the code of conduct, the seat falls vacant. And this is a provision which the Speaker and the House used to create a vacancy in the National Assembly for Patauke Centre. Now, the Speaker said the code of conduct which was being referred to there is the standing orders of the National Assembly. That is very, very erroneous, and it's very saddening for me to listen to this lawyer saying that is the standing orders of the National Assembly, when it is not. Like you have put it, it is a parliamentary and ministerial code of conduct. This code has been existing since 1994.